Hello everybody and welcome to part 2. Let's finish our jacket. Let's make the seam for the back. Here are the 2 seams for the sleeves we just finished. Here's the neckline. Let's place 2 markers for the triangle. Here are the 3 singles that we crocheted around the double crochet. That's my first double crochet. And I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I put my marker into the 15th double crochet. And I do the same thing on the other side where we crochet the 3 singles around the double. That's my first double crochet that I count. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on until I have my 15 doubles and I place my marker into the 15th double crochet. And as you can see, I turned my jacket so it's easier for me to work on. Here's the bottom. We will start in the 2 corners and work our way up to where the markers are towards the neckline, and that's where we will make the triangle for the extra neck space. Both pieces are facing right side up. I finished this row, the last row, on the wrong side. Maybe you finished on the right side, but that's okay too. We will start the same way. Make sure both of your pieces are right side up. Go into the second chain, but into the back loop. And pull your yarn through the back loop of the second chain. Chain 2, then grab your second piece and go into the front loop of the second chain. Here's the front loop. Behind it is the back loop. Go into the front loop of the second chain and make a slip stitch, and also make a slip stitch into the next chain, also into the front loop. Chain 2, and now we will make 2 slip stitch into the next 2 back loops again, into the back loop of the chain and into the back loop of the double crochet. So we will make 2 slip stitches, 2 chains, 2 slip stitches, 2 chains. We make the 2 slip stitches, chain 2. Now we will make 2 slip stitches into the second piece, into the front loops, 1 and 2, chain 2, 2 slip stitches into the back loops in the first piece, chain 2, 2 slip stitches into the front loops of the second piece, chain 2, make 2 slip stitches, back loop, chain 2, make 2 slip stitches, front loop, and we get a nice zigzag pattern this way, and we have the line on the bottom and on the top. When you look at the pattern, we have 2 stitches on the bottom where we connect and 2 stitches on the top we connect. But here I made a mistake. I only made 1 slip stitch in the bottom, so I have to do that again. So remember to make always 2 slip stitches everywhere in the top and on the bottom. When we get to the markers, we will make 15 rows. 3 rows with 3 singles, 1, 2, 3. 3 rows with 5 singles, 1, 2, 3. 3 rows with 7 singles, 1, 2, 3. 3 rows with 9 singles, 1, 2, 3. And 3 rows with 11 singles, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started with the triangle. If you are unable to match up with the markers, that's okay too. You can add or leave out some rows, but put 11 single crochet into the last 3 rows, so your neck space is big enough. We are next to the marker in the stitch on the first piece, chain 2. Make a slip stitch next to the yellow marker into the empty stitch, and where the yellow marker is, the second slip stitch. Turn your work and make 3 single crochet right around the chain. That's the first time we make 3 single crochet. We repeat everything 3 times. Make a slip stitch where the blue marker is, into the first piece and next to the blue marker. Turn your work and make 3 single crochet into the previous 3 single crochet for the second time. Then make 2 slip stitches into the second piece where the yellow marker is, so we still make 2 slip stitches into the first piece and into the second piece. Turn your work and make 3 singles for the third time into the previous 3 singles. Make 2 slip stitches into the first piece where the blue marker is. And now we will increase again. Turn your work, make a single crochet into the first single and then 3 singles into the second single. So now we will increase to 5. and make a single crochet into the third single. We have 5 singles. Make 2 slip stitches into the second piece where the yellow marker is. Turn your work, make 5 singles for the second time into the previous 5 singles. Make 2 slip stitches into the first piece where the blue marker is. Turn your work and make 5 single crochet for the third time. Make 2 slip stitches into the second piece where the yellow marker is. Now we will increase to 7 single crochet. Make 2 single crochet into the next 2 singles and make 3 single crochet into the third single. That's our increase to 7 single crochet and 2 singles into the next 2 singles. So now that's the first time we made 7 single crochet. Make 2 slip stitches into the first piece where the blue marker is. Turn your work, make 7 single crochet for the second time into the previous 7 singles. Make 2 slip stitches into the second piece where the yellow marker is. Turn your work and for the third time make 7 single crochet. Make 2 slip stitches into the first piece where the blue marker is. Now we will increase to 9. Turn your work into the next 3 singles, make 3 singles. Into the fourth single, make 3 singles. Into the next 3 singles, make 3 singles. Now we have 9. That's our first time we make 9. Make 2 slip stitches into the second piece where the yellow marker is and turn your work. Make 9 single crochet for the second time. Make 2 slip stitches into the first piece where the blue marker is. Turn your work and make 9 single crochet for the third time. Make 2 slip stitches into the second piece where the yellow marker is, and now we will increase to 11. Turn your work into the first 4 singles, make 4 singles. Into the fifth single, make 3 singles. And into the next 4 singles, make 4 singles. So now we have 11 for the first time. Make 2 slip stitches in the first piece where the blue marker is, turn your work and make 11 single crochet for the second time. And now we have 2 more slip stitches to make. Into the next stitch a regular slip stitch and then another slip stitch right where the 3 singles are around the entire double crochet. Make the slip stitch, turn your work and make the 11 single crochet for the last time. And our very last slip stitch goes around the double crochet where we made the 3 single crochet right around the entire double crochet. Make the slip stitch and I pull the yarn out and our triangle is done. Let's make the sleeve. I made 20 rounds, 11 with double crochet and 9 with front post, back post, double crochet alternating. You can make your sleeve longer if you like. I matched the colors from my sleeve to the bottom of my jacket, and I matched my second sleeve to the first sleeve. Find the seam that we made on top of the sleeve and fold your sleeve in half. Everything is right side up. Place a marker approximately in the middle and we will start to the right of the marker in that double crochet. Make a double crochet to the right of the marker into the back loop. Even though the seam is almost invisible, I still make it under my arm. Make the double crochet into the back loop and then double crochet 2 together. Yarn over, go into the back loop where the stitch marker is, pull through, then go to the next stitch and pull the yarn through. Pull through 3 loops and then through 2, and now we double crochet 2 together. And this is how I will decrease in every round to make the sleeve smaller. Now you can double crochet into the back loops until you get to the seam. When you get to the seam, make a double crochet into the first chain space and into the seam and into the second chain space. Then make double crochet into all of the back loops of the previous double crochet. I want to make my next round with the same color but still keep the pretty line. Pull the hook out of the loop, go over your working yarn into the first double crochet from the back to the front through the V-stitch and pull the loop from the front to the back. And now we can make a chainless double crochet into the same stitch but only into the back loop. Wrap around, go into the back loop. Here's the front loop, go into the back loop, pull the yarn through, pull through the loop, and behind the yarn over, finish your double crochet and double crochet the next two together. Yarn over, go into the back loop of the next stitch, pull the yarn through, go into the back loop of the next stitch, pull the yarn through, pull through 3 loops and through 2, and finish the round making double crochet into all of the back loops. And I also want to show you how I start a new round but with a different color. I pull the yarn out of the last double crochet and thread a needle for an invisible join. I skip over the first double crochet and go into the second double top down but only into the back loop to keep the pattern. I skip over the first double and go into the second double crochet top down through both of the back loops. You see that loop in the back? That's the one we will start the next round in. So make sure you stitch everything very tight so that back loop doesn't come out. Double crochet into the back loop that we just created. Double crochet the next 2 together. I made 11 rounds and crochet 2 together in every round, so I decreased in every round. You can add more rounds to make the sleeve longer. I've made 11 rounds. Make sure your last round has an even number of double crochet before we start the front post back post pattern. You need an even amount of double crochet. Start to the left of the 2 doubles we crocheted together and pull your yarn through to the back so the loose end is hanging out in the back. Go around the double from the front to the back, come out in the front and make a slip stitch. Chain 2 and make a front post double crochet around the same stitch. From the front to the back and from the back to the front, go around the entire post and make the double crochet. Now you have the front post double in front of the chain. Go to the next stitch, make a back post double. From the back to the front and from the front to the back, go around the entire post and make the back post double crochet. Then alternate, make a front post around the next double, front to the back to the front, make the double crochet, then a back post again, back to the front, front to the back around the entire post, make the back post, alternate between front post double crochet and back post double crochet. We won't make any decreases in this pattern. I finished my round with a back post double crochet. If you want to keep crocheting with the same color, you can make a slip stitch going between the chain of 2 and the front post and make the slip stitch. If you want to change color, we also can make a similar slip stitch, go between the chain and the front post again, but come out in the back and pull your new color through that way and make the slip stitch. And now we can do both the same thing. Chain 2 and make a front post double crochet into the front post right below it, go between the chain of 2 and the front post and you can move your hook freely and make the front post double crochet. Then make a back post double into the previous back post double. Back to the front, front to the back, make the double, make the front post into the next front post, make the back post into the back post. So where we made back post doubles, we will make back post doubles. Where we make front post doubles, we will make front post doubles. And you can do that until your sleeve is long enough. I made 9 rounds. Now we will add length to the jacket. We start in the left corner and work in rows, back and forth from corner to corner. I want to duplicate the colors on my sleeve, so I put it like this, and now I can see I will start with the pink and make the same colors. And I want to show you really quickly how it looks finished, so you can see I basically duplicated all the colors of my sleeve to the bottom of the jacket, all of the regular rows of double crochet, not the front post double crochet rows, just the regular double crochet rows. And now let's get started on the bottom. Start on your left corner in the bottom, right side up, make 2 double crochet into the chain space and then double crochet into all the back loops until you get to the seam. When you get to the seam in the middle, make 2 double crochet into the first corner space, 2 doubles around the chain of 2, and 2 doubles into the second corner space. And then you can crochet into the back loops until you get to the corner. Make 2 double crochet into the corner, chain 3, and turn your work. Remember, on the wrong side we double crochet into the front loops. Now you can go back and forth and make your jacket longer. I finished my last row of regular double crochet to match the sleeve. Now we will turn this row into a round. I will crochet up the front, across the neck, and down on the other side. If you are on the other side and crochet on the wrong side, you can do the same thing, just go up on the other side and across and then down. I will start on the right side of the jacket in the corner and crochet my way up. I finish my round with a double crochet. I still crochet into the back loop but also into the back bump, so I have 2 threads for a more secure corner. Make the double crochet, then make 2 more double crochet into the same stitch. Chain 3, make 2 more double crochet into the same stitch, and that's our corner. Then I crochet around the double crochet we made along the side. Go right around the first double crochet around the entire double and make 2 double crochet around it. Go to the next double crochet and around the entire double crochet make 2 doubles. Make 2 doubles into the chain space and work your way towards the seam. Make 2 doubles into the right chain space and 2 doubles into the left chain space. Now we have to make the doubles into the single crochet, but we have an uneven number. We need an even number of double crochet, so I made 2 doubles into the middle. I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doubles, then double up into the 6th single, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doubles. And then repeat 2 doubles into the right chain space, 2 doubles into the left chain space. Crochet along the side, make 2 doubles into the chain space, and on the side crochet around the double crochet, 2 around each double crochet. I made my 2 doubles around the last white double, and now make the corner go into the same stitch where your chain is coming out of. Make 2 doubles, so now we have 3 doubles in the same stitch. Chain 3 and make 2 more doubles into the same stitch. And I only got 1 loop right there, but I think the corner will be fine this way. And you can finish your round with an invisible join and cut your yarn. Now we will make the same front post back post border that we made on the sleeves around the entire jacket. We can start anywhere in the back of the jacket right side up, crocheting around the bottom and up the side and down the other side to create the shawl collar, and back again around the bottom. I will make the same number of rounds and use the same colors that I used on the sleeve. You can start anywhere in the back, right side up. And I'm using the same color that I did on my sleeve, so I'm starting with the lavender color. I pulled the yarn through to the front, make a slip stitch and chain 2, make a double crochet around the same stitch, so we're doing exactly the same pattern as we did with the sleeve. We alternate between front post and back post, make a back post into the next stitch and a front post, back post, front post until you get to the corner. Make 2 double crochet, only 1 chain and 2 doubles into the corner. We need only 1 chain because we have shorter stitches. Whatever double crochet you finished with on one side, make the opposite double crochet on the other side. I finished with a back post, so I will start with a front post on the new side and repeat exactly the same pattern on the other corner. I finished the border with the same colors in the same amount of rounds I did with the sleeve. Please let me show you one more time how I'm doing the corners. Double crochet back post and front post until you get to the corner. Make 2 doubles, 1 chain, and 2 doubles into the corner. Whatever double crochet you made to finish the first side, make the opposite double crochet to start the second side. I made a back post double crochet. Now I have to start with the front post, so we basically make front post into front post and back post into back post. You can finish the border with an invisible join. And here you can see the shawl neckline we just created. Our jacket is complete. I hope you had fun making it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.